Hello, Sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering his biggest season yet. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at this offseason, and you're starting to see the pieces come together, and you're starting to look in South Florida and see exactly why Tua is getting a lot of the praise that he is. When you're seeing Tyreek Hill on the field with his counterparts like Jalen Waddle and also OBJ, you're seeing the speed. He looks faster. He looks more in shape than ever. He looks like he's really taking this offseason to prep himself to be a great wide receiver. Watching the practices and seeing how some of the corners for Miami can't keep up with him. Speed kills. When you're talking about exactly how fast a cheetah is, we don't know how fast because it seems like the kid revs up his engine every year and it gets faster and faster and faster. But he's one of the most fastest and deadliest players in the NFL. When you're thinking about all he can do, and you got to think, you have to worry about Waddle, you have to worry about OBJ because they can still catch and they still have motors too. But you also have to think about the rest of the Dolphins offense. Can Tua get the ball to Tyreek Hill even more this year? Thinking about this, over 1,700 yards last year. Think about this. When Tyreek missed games, he missed games and still had almost 2,000 yards. So from the standpoint of him having a couple 200-yard games, he was neutralizing defenses because you couldn't put a foot on him. You couldn't put anything on him. And all of a sudden now you got 2 or 3 DBs chasing him and a safety chasing him down the sideline. I think Tyreek Hill wants a payday, and I think you're going to see the Miami Dolphins play and gear towards him, and I think this is going to carry them to a great season. Not only will Waddle thrive, not only will Waddle thrive, Odell Beckham is going to eat as well. I think this is going to be the biggest wide receiver tree we see in the NFL as far as stats. I think you could have potentially 3 1,000-yard receivers. And Odell Beckham, if he can stay healthy and give them at least 14, 15 games, I can see him getting 1,000 yards because you're having to chase around Tua, and you're having to chase around Tyreek Hill and Waddle. That's your third best corner may not be able to keep up with Odell. There may be games where Odell's number is called and he's getting 9 for 110 because he's under on different routes or he's sitting on different screen routes or something like this, and he's getting a blocking and he breaks free. He's still a freak athlete. So from the standpoint, I think Tyreek Hill is primed. I think that not only is he a veteran that knows the ins and outs, he knows the crafts about the NFL, I think it's his time to actually step into his own and say, look, I am the best receiver in the NFL, not just the fastest. And you got to think, one of the smallest wide receivers in the NFL to carry the biggest number in the NFL. So I'm expecting him to not only play big, but lead the Dolphins in so many stats to possibly break Calvin Johnson's record. I think this could be the year. So all you NFL fans, all you Dolphins fans, get in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you on the next video.